Hey everybody, Sean here. In this video I wish to explain how different genres of film all have different styles and techniques for editing. How can we tell this? Well, let's just take sci-fi for example. The sci-fi genre and the editing styles and techniques are quite unique to other films. This is because it utilizes elements of an abundance of other genres. Action, romance, horror, they're all in the mix. Which means instead of having one single type of editing style, you would also most likely be incorporating editing styles from other genres. For example, in this scene from Star Wars, The Return of the Jedi, the editing styles and techniques take that of an action film. And how can we know this? Well, as you can see in the scene, there is a lot of action happening, and a lot of cuts to accompany this, which helps build tension and excitement. Now let's compare this with a scene from Skyfall. Skyfall is primarily an action film. So, as you can see in this clip, once again there is a lot of action, and once again with it, a lot of cuts. But how can you possibly tell a genre just by the editing style? Well, here's another demonstration. The following scene is from the 1979 sci-fi horror film Alien. Horror tends to use suspense and slow cuts in order to create tension. This is seen here. Another device, however more of a shot type device, used to create tension is not allowing the viewer to see the potential threat that is endangering the character. And by only giving glimpses of the villain or threat, it adds to the fear factor that something is coming. It builds more suspense, more tension, and more fear. The music here also helps invoke tension. So, what do I have to back up that this is a horror film? Well, the horror film that I will show you now is Nightmare on Elm Street. Here's the opening sequence where the character is tormented by an evil villain. Take note once again, the slow cuts, not revealing the villain, and lastly, the music that is used to create tension. Now this particular shot is very interesting, as the camera is following the character from behind. This, along with more glimpses of the threat or villain, is giving the feeling that the character is being followed from behind by the threat or villain. So, what have we learned today? Well, to conclude, not only does the editing set the pace of the film, but also gives a tone or feeling to a scene which is linked to the genre of the film. I will also conclude that sci-fi borrows a variety of editorial techniques from other genres, such as fast cuts from action and slow cuts from horror to produce a fluctuating and gripping experience for the viewer. Thank you for watching this video, and keep up with the films. Bye!
Yeah.